What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you guys know, for those of you guys who don't know and who are new, we are MT Garage. MT stands for manual trans because we love our trannies, our manual trannies. But yeah, we try to emphasize keeping our cars alive here that are manual geared. But today will be the final part of finish installing and wiring up the rest of the TSX mirrors. So we already got it to mount to the car. And the first part, second part, we did the wiring for the directional, and today's video is going to be how to do the wiring for the power. So that way, when your turn signals go off, those also turn as well. So come over here real quick, just break it down, what the plan is. So what we're going to do, as you guys know, it's two wires, right, that have power, purple and pink. Pink is positive, purple is negative, pink is positive, purple is negative. So you could just put your negative right up in here if you wanted to, and then run the wire right through the turn signal. I've seen people put it through here, right, through the fender, and they run it like that. But the thing is, I don't know if I feel okay with it, like, you know, being exposed like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull off this door panel, and as you guys know, it's very simple. It's a screw there, it's a screw down there. This shifts back, or no, sorry, it shifts forward and then pops out. And then from there you just pop everything, lift it, and it'll come out. And then you should be able to access like this little plastic boot thing right here that goes into the chassis of the car. So we'll see if we can feed it all the way through the front, and then that way it has a more a more OEM look rather than having exposed wires around. So first things first, I may have to just roll out the car even further back because the Benz is right next to me and I really don't want to be banging it against there. So I'm gonna roll it back, but pop your hood first, right? Get your latch. And yeah, let's get started. I'll walk you through the process of what I found to be easiest, stuff like that, shortcuts, little hints, but stay tuned because after this one, we got a little special surprise, a little special guest, my younger brother. He actually made these sequentials. So when it turns, it goes tick, 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 which is pretty sick. So we're gonna do that next. So if you guys want to see that one, be sure to subscribe, hit that thumbs button, you know, hit the bell if you want. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. We officially passed 50 subscribers already. I think we're at 53. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, let's continue to grow the channel. We moved up. 10% of people who are watching are now subscribed. So we just need to get that 90% else to subscribe. But stay tuned and let's get it. Alright guys, so the car is backed out. Now I have a lot more space so I can see what I'm doing. But it's just really hot. It's hot as balls right now in Cali. So here we go. Here's what I'm talking about, guys. So first things first. This is a little plastic boot, whatever you want to call it, that I want to run it through. See how it's in here? Right? So that means the door connects. Bam. Easy peasy, clean. So to take off your front bumper, it's you don't necessarily have to take it all completely off, just drop the front so you can access your headlight. That way you can get this little bulb, whatever, and the wires. But there's a screw here, same thing on the other side, and then you have all these little, whatever these are, I don't know what these are, fasteners, I guess, plastic fasteners. You just pop it, and then from there it'll come down far enough to clear for the headlights to come out. Here's our little intake modification. Gee. So yeah, the intake used to come out right here and pull air from here, but now it pulls air from down in the fender, like in there, because we cut the box from underneath, and so it pulls air from down there going this way and air from here. And then I think I'm gonna put a little filter on here too. So we'll see. Maybe I might even run some more piping to get more fresh air from the bottom, but we'll see where it can sit. But yeah, right now we're gonna do the wiring. So let's get it. Alright, so we got the two screws off, and all it is just you pop it from here, right? This is where the screw is. There's a tab right there. We already got these little fasteners off. Like I said, you don't have to pull off the bumper completely, just drop it. That way you can access the headlight. There. Okay, now that it's off, we're gonna go ahead and let's see if we can stick our hand under here and access. Yes, we can. You see? Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. No, I'm not. Perfect. So stick your hand underneath. Access the turn signal, turn it, and just bring her down. Cool. So now we have to figure out what wire is what. that'll allow us to have it sync up with that. It's only one wire for us because we already put the ground, but black is ground. I assume green is power. Trial and error. You know how we do it, guys. Alright, guys. I'll let you know when I figure out what is what, and then we'll get to finding a way to access in there so we can run the wires through. Alright, guys. Damn, why's my hand wet? Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, so we got into it. Door panel has to come off, the window has to be up to access it. Basically, it's this little loom. That's what it's called, the wire loom. This little wire loom, you just stick your hands, remove the speaker. It's only 4 screws in the plug, and then you'll be able to feel where it connects. Okay, so from here, I'm really not sure how I'm gonna run the wire through. So I may just have to run it through the fender, because it's gonna be way too much to try to like fish it through, and I don't really have an idea of how I'm gonna fish up without having to open this completely. So what I will do though is I will still run it down in here, and then what I'll do is I'll make a little tiny hole somewhere here in the plastic, and then I will access it through here. So not up top, but in here. So yeah, we're figuring it out, guys. Alright, I'll let you guys know in a bit. See, I have my wire that I'm going to run through it, and so basically I found that you can loosen this, and now it's exposed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the wire through here, pop it out through here, and then put it in there, and then I'm just going to close this back up so it's also holding it by the door. But yeah, and then I also have my heat shrink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire it up first, and then I'm going to put the heat shrink on, and then just close it up and get it ready. But yeah, I also did it the other ones too, so this is what it looks like. It's pretty much done. I do it twice, so with the wires, and then I put another sealer over it. So alright guys, I'll show you guys when I get to the front. Okay, so yeah, got it wired up here, and then I attached it with a zip tie to the original wire loom, so that way it doesn't hit against anything in there or might get stuck on anything. And then I popped this little nipple out right here, and now the wire is sitting right there, if you can barely see it. So my biggest concern for running it through the top was seeing the wire up here, so I said nah, I'm gonna see if I can't do it here. This didn't work because I couldn't snake it through, which is fine, but you can't even tell it's there, and that's what we're trying to go for, a more cleaner look. But I got myself a little stick and I fed it through, and now we're here. So now we're here. I obviously have a little bit extra, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find which wire it is, so that way it'll turn on during the turning sequence, and then from there stick it back together and close it up. That'll be how you do it. Alright guys, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we got it going. It is gonna be the wire that you connect the signal to. It is gonna be the blue and green wire. Okay, blue and green wire. I'm gonna go ahead, there's only 3 wires, guys, black, red, and blue and green. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this, and then I'm gonna heat shrink it properly so it's nice and wrapped. But that's all you need to do, and then I will show you what it looks like when it's turning, man. Can we get a little commotion in the comment section, man? Can we get a thumbs up? Ready, assholes? No, just kidding. Here it is. Oh, well, bam! Look at that. A sheesh. All right, guys. So that's how it's done. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna crack the other side, and then yeah, that'll be it. So see you guys on the next one.